the first ever SuccessRaw interview, and it's with this guy. So, hi, welcome Stuart.
Hello.
This is the first ever SuccessRaw interview, something I've been meaning to do for ages. It's only right that Stuart is the first ever one on it. That would makes it feel so perfect. The reason for waiting all this time, if you like.
Yeah.
But SuccessRaw, as you're seeking to bring, is about bringing inspirational content from people that are on the journey rather than actually, made it success, already done it, forgotten how they got there. People that are on the journey that we're going to delve deeper, dive into, and only really maximum of probably 20 minutes interviews just to get a little bit of inspiration from everyone, and you take away from whatever you're going to get from it. I'm sure there'll be one little nugget that will hit, and that's all it needs. So we welcome Stuart Swindell.
Thank you.
Co-owner of Unique Accountants.
Yeah.
And co-founder with both of your brother, Ian, and co-founder of Profit Proficy.
Yeah, Profit Proficy, yeah.
So introduce yourself with your business vision.
Okay, so I'm Stuart. I've been an accountant for 30 years or more, and my business aim and my personal vision is to help business owners realise their human potential to profit.
Awesome. Right, we're going to go straight into it quite deeply, all right?
Yeah.
So,
No problem.
we've had conversations in the past about in long terms, but
Yeah.
your definition, what's your definition of success?
Wow.
At this context, it's probably changed.
Well, it does and it doesn't. It's a big question. What's my definition of success? Well, I can't solely put this down to my definition, but it is the best definition that I think I've come across. And that's the definition by Earl Nightingale. And his definition of success is that it's the progressive realisation of your worthy ideal.
Cool. And what related you to what did you relate to that? Why did that jump out at you as your kind of that's it?
Well, I think part of that in that message for me is that I didn't want, and I don't feel that success is something that we should be striving for, reaching for in the distance. It should be something that we can recognise every day in our business life or personal life. So I think progressive realisation means that there's an intention, a moving forward. So there is progress in that, but it's something that we can relate to every day of our lives.
Yeah. So, you mentioned a few quotes already, so definitely would be one here. Might struggle to recommend just one, but if you had to recommend one book, business or personal development, can't be fiction based, like Harry Potter, but business or personal development, which one?
One book.
One book.
Oh wow.
You can cut out the pause if you want to think about it.
Yeah. think. The one book that springs to mind, well, in some ways is a little bit outdated, but if you see past that to the underlying message, is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And the rich is rich in life, not rich in money necessarily.
Yeah.
And that book, I think, has some guiding principles, understandings that are timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Brilliant. Maybe do a follow-up interview with a music if you think of another one.
Yeah.
Just record it and send it to me. Put it on the channel.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, so you're knowing you for as long as I've had, I think you're quite good at changing when you set goals and then achieving them.
Yeah.
And even if you know with goals, they change, the posts change quite quickly, don't they, where they go. What do you think the secrets are for you about achieving good goals?
Achievement. Well, I think they've got to come from the heart. Sometimes in life, I think it's easier to describe what not to do, to learn what you do want to do. And I think the same can be applied to goals themselves. There's something I think about toxic goals for me, goals that we set that we know before, as we set them, we're never going to achieve. So I think what we're really talking about is being congruent with the goals that we set, and to really connect with ourselves to make sure that they're truly what we want. It's the old Spice Girls song. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Cool. So if you just set goals for the sake of setting, which people think, oh, I've got to set goals.
Yeah.
There's no intention there, there's no...
Yeah. I think what it's about is things that are really important to us are worth planning. Yeah. It's worth putting the time into it. It's like, if you've saved up all year for, put all your energy, all your focus into a major goal, i.e. going away. And of course the holiday is part of your goals. If you've done that, you want to get it right as best as you can, but you also got to realise it doesn't always go to plan.
Yeah.
We probably all had a holiday that we've booked and it's not quite been the destination that we wanted.
Yeah. One of the things I want to get over as well with these interviews is our content is that everyone's had crap at some point to do with. Life has thrown all of us in. It's amazing how many people you think, oh, they've had a nice, easy life, whatever, they're driving a nice car and blah, 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 they look, but then when you have a conversation, you realise they've gone through some shit like you have, and it's just life. And I've come to realise that actually everyone's gone through that, so it's not, so when my perception of seeing someone that's done well, for example, doesn't give me like, oh, it's okay for them.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I bet they've gone through something that's real. So the question to you, a bit deep in this one, but we're in that worst times, if you like, in business, and they maybe go hand in hand with life and business at the same time for some reason. How do you push through the worst times?
How do you push through?
Because I think this is one of your biggest assets around your empathy for people. No one I've met, we've had deep conversations about understanding almost the journey to get through that time, if you like, more than you have, so more than you do. So
I think what it's about is I'm reminded by something someone said to me, a good friend of mine, is that firstly, if you're going to beat yourself up with a feather. So I think the first thing is that sort of forgiveness and acceptance that it's gone wrong, it's not gone to plan, and that probably comes after, firstly, beating yourself up.
Yeah.
But the progression from that to the next stage is to forgive yourself and accept. And then to learn from what's gone wrong. And when I say learn what's gone wrong, in a way that's about learning what's gone right as well.
Okay.
So forget, in terms of what's gone wrong, don't use that lesson as a way to berate yourself. Use it to actually think what could be different going forward. And I think the biggest thing, in some ways I only just learned this truly this morning, and something that I'm good at is to create a new future. To imagine what can be different I guess to use that creativity and imagination, that sort of childlike wonder, to dream, because then you can change perspective. So it's a change of perspective on what's happened and what can happen, and I guess the story in our head, because it's all a story really.
Yeah.
It's all one big story. Yeah, maybe it's our hero's journey that we get into that pit of doom, but once you hit rock bottom, there's only one way out.
Yeah.
And that's to come back out fighting, courageous, to recognise our vulnerability, and to progress to the next level, whatever that may be.
At that point, do you feel like you go on that journey yourself, or do you feel when you get to that point, do you think then, I need to go and seek what help I need?
I think I personally need time to sort it out in my own mind before I'm then. I don't necessarily need to know sometimes I'm struggling with what's this about. Then I need some time out really to reconnect with me, and I'm not sure it's about necessarily finding the exact problem. It's more about how do I feel about this, and actually what can I do about it.
Yeah.
And once I've then got to that point, I guess over the brow of the hill,
yeah.
then I can take that. Then I can go out and seek the support of others. So I go into my cave for a while, and then utilise the support of others in helping me out during recovery, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, that's that. Cool. Right, it's just one more question.
Yeah.
But this one's quite specific to you.
Specific to me.
So, I know obviously where you built and moved around, you've changed the dynamics, but built successful accountancy with unique accountancy with your brother in.
Yeah.
Profit Proficy is quite new.
Yeah.
And which goes more into financial coaching and mindset around finance. And stuff like
mindset around finance.
Yeah. I've been to one workshops, they're well worth going. If you see a link for it, we'll put a link in the description for where they can get more information from it. If you like.
Yeah.
But what's the big dream that you want to achieve with Profit Proficy?
I'm learning more and more about this every single day. Yeah, part of it's about part of what I'm learning is actually I'm discovering myself what it is. Actually what stopped me starting it was that I didn't know, but actually I've learned just by starting it and then finding out, you learn what it is. That's a lesson for me in terms of what procrastination can be and how to overcome it. But what I want to achieve with it, it's interesting. I think when business owners hit a plateau or are feeling stuck, and it's fascinating that you've asked me some questions around this. I think I've got a true talent to help them overcome that, to recognise their genius, to illuminate that in them so that they can see it, and to help them transform in terms of their transformation, to help them to realise their potential. I mean, I can't say that I'm going to help them realise all of their potential, but their potential to profit in business and profit in life, which is essentially what Profit Proficy is about. I want to go out and help as many business owners as I can to become unstuck, to get off that plateau, achieve more, and realise the brilliance within themselves. And I think that's pretty much the best summary I can come up with for now.
A good way to end.
Yeah, fabulous.
Absolute inspiration as always.
Cheers, good to see you.
You're absolutely right, you're the first one.
Yeah.
I'll send you all the links for that. But we'll put some. So hopefully you found that, I could say it for hours. We often do talk for hours actually. So to get this down to this amount of time was a miracle in itself.
Yeah.
But in the description, either go to the website, which is the SuccessRaw.co.uk, or go to the YouTube channels and the other channels and the Facebook page, which is and all the links will be below. So if you look to this video, the links will be there to find out more information about Stuart. If you want to contact him, just buy him a cup of coffee and have a chat with him for a little while. We'll give you some amazing insights and inspiration in itself. And wherever you're watching it, comment on what you got out of this. There's always going to be different opinions about success, and that's the whole point of this.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a different opinion. Everyone's idea of success is different, I've come to realise. So if you've got an opinion, share it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.